grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kids Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink your water. All right, family. I am so glad that you are here and are able to join us in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother High Tim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Pursuit production all day, every day, and we are on the Daily Toast. Hit them up, Tim. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. Blow them up. They gotta go.
I'm just so hyped. It feels so good that we are here today. So the theme of the week during this week, we are in the week of Kujichagulia. For those that don't know, we are in the week of Kujichagulia. The theme of the week is the self and self-determination. We got another message coming at 9 a.m. because every morning we try to do a message of the day, aligning the principles. So we got a message coming about the overall message or the overall principle for this week, which is Kujichagulia. And of course, we'll give all the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Give it up. Give it up for them. We also want to give a round of applause for all of the Moja babies because we're doing this show on Moja. Shouts out to the Moja babies. 5:45 a.m. every Moja morning. Let's get it. Let's kick it. Let's move it. Man, oh man. So, the theme of the week is the self within Kujichagulia, or the self within self-determination. And those of you that's been riding with Jamie for a long enough time, you already know that we spent a lot of time just having discussions within the tribe, within our podcast, within our streams, all the stuff we talk about the self, absolute, complete, and perfect qualities of a being that are not, in a sense, influenced by external circumstances, right? So when this theme came across my desk, the self and self-determination. Let's get it. Let's hit it. We might have already covered it because it's such a good one. And sometimes I'll just be remembered. So if this is a repeat for some of y'all, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up. Get on the free email list, freegnjecourse.com. Get some of those free goodies. Get that 7-day e-course from Gianni Journey and join us, man. Let's build. It's time for us to build. Because one of the things that I realized, part of the determination of why I keep doing this, because I realized that I'm filling a niche and I'm solving a problem that has not become apparent yet, right? It's been years. I've been working on this for years. It's like, and I'm always on the cutting edge. But one of the major things that we at Gianni Journey, like, we ain't doing no get rich quick schemes. We ain't teaching people how to do crypto, although we do talk about wealth and we do talk about, the opportunities and the challenges of what crypto may be able to provide for some of the people that watch us. So we have had people talking about crypto on our show, but it's more about self-development and self-development from a cultural perspective. As you can see today, it's cool. The week is Kujichagulia. We're in the day of Emoji. So we're talking about these principles and how to use them to better our lives, to better our existence. Now, but the problem that I'm solving for that is not necessarily existing right now is the need that people will have for purpose. What do you mean? Because as technology, because family, we're gonna solve the water problem. Water problem's gonna get solved. As human beings, we're gonna do that. Food deserts and stuff. We're gonna be able to. There's gonna be ways where we're gonna be able to handle that. Energy is not gonna be a problem. With this AI coming on, and robots and stuff, a lot of the labor that a lot of people are doing, a lot of work that people are doing, is not going to be needed. Right? A lot of skills that a lot of people have are not necessarily going to be needed. There's going to be other jobs popping up, possibly. But one of the things that we have to really be prepared for is what happens when work disappears. Right? How many people are going to feel lost because they can't do their work? A lot of people define themselves by what they do rather than exploring and finding out what it is, because a lot of us been trained to do certain things and we've been trained to serve others' interests rather than truly taking time to explore what it is that we have to bring and what it is we have to contribute to not only our family, our tribe, our community, but to the world. And in order to be able to be someone like that, you're going to need certain skills. And those skills we give at Giambi because you want to be comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, solving for problems that aren't here yet. But hey, we in the week of Kujichagulia, and I want to read the Kujichagulia message. So let's get to it. The self and self-determination. Greetings, tribe, community, extended family. As we come together each day of this transformative week celebrating Kujichagulia, will be a show posted every 9 a.m. this week. Let us take a moment to share our toast. This toast embodies our collective and individual commitment to the powerful principle Kujichagulia, or also known as self-determination, aligned with this week's theme, the self-determination. Please raise your glasses, and since we raise the glasses, let me go and put. Oh, I know you're like, Brother Hatim, why you got the red cup? Yeah. Well, actually, I did the toast already. I just didn't push record. Stuff happens. I don't know. I read through the whole toast. Matter of fact, my belly is so full from water because we got the water song. I had to do the whole thing over just for you because I love y'all. I'm like, I got to make sure I deliver on because I was like, maybe I get up at 5:45, but I don't have to get up there early because we got the day off. For those that celebrate Labor Day, have a great, relaxing Labor Day. But anyway, please raise your glasses as we join together in the spirit, if not in person. Here's to the journey within, the deep dive into the essence of our being, which enlightens us on the essence of our doing. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Deep dive into the essence of our being, which enlightens us on the essence of our doing, right? Because many of us think our job is our doing, our job, boom, boom, boom. But, let me stop. May we each uncover the treasure trove of unique gifts, passions, and wisdom that resides within us. For it is in recognizing ourselves that we become equipped to navigate the world around us. Here's to the self and self-determination. A theme that reminds us that autonomy is not an isolated act, but a lifelong pursuit fueled by self-awareness, courage, and the love of community. As we toast today, may we pledge to uphold the integrity of our unique selves while contributing positively to the collective. May we be inspired to act not just what we can do for ourselves, but what we as empowered individuals can do for the community, the tribe, our families, eventually the world. And also remembering the generations yet to come. Here's to you, to me, and to us. May the spirit of Kujichagulia guide us now and forevermore. Let this toast serve as our daily affirmation, your spiritual sustenance as you walk through the week. Allow the words to marinate in your soul, activating the principle of self-determination within new and impactful ways. Take a moment to reflect on your journey towards self-determination and consider how you can take the actionable steps in alignment with your true self today. Wish you a day filled with insight, courage, and meaningful strides in your path to self-determination. May each day and may each toast enrich your Kujichagulia experience, providing both focus and inspiration as you explore self and self-determination. Thank you for sharing in this empowering ritual with us. Let's get it! It's time to get it! Let's get it! Are you ready, Annie Mae? You ready? I'm ready. Oh, Annie Mae ready. All right, family. First off, we lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it. Creator, lift up our glass high. We salute that Creator and we say the words of power around these parts, and that's Ashe. Now, family, where we going? Of course, you know where we're going. We're going to work with our past. We're going to grab our list. We're going to read through the list for our personal ancestors. So let's get it started. All right. First off, we got Miss Ann Robert, Texas, David Herman Brown, C. Rose D. Tilly, George William Watchers, Georgia William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen Alka, Chris Finn, Cleveland Junior Brown, Margaret Ellis, Watch Ellis, Cecil Elizabeth Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Watch Ellis, Judy Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Flora, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mile, Robin Nick Ford, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kumal, and the farmer Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Aldini, Elder Ryan Coleman, Robert Donaldson, Alpha Bro for Actor Junior, J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Chris Lund, Neon Nels, Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Diego Pulling Luster, Brother, Miss Ida Brooks, Quality, Mr. Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Carly C, Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lon Johnson, Mr. Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triffin, Justin Ray, Franklin, Jimmy William, Dane Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Anna McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Just, Katie Just, Derek Redderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, who had the Mary Elizabeth Walker, Ray Walker, Senior Senator Jane Carter, Mike Ford Jr., Kennedy Russ, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Claiborne, B.D. said, Willie Bit Farmer, I go Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Lena Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Terry Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thomas, my fault, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larissa, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Silver Lewis, Mitchell Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Book T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Peter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Avina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kitty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Randy Thornton, Bernie Squares, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Harry Investor, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Dr. Caleb, Rosemary Marchinier, Don Mateo Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas Lula Lacey Eleanor, um, hold on, Thomas Lula Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell David, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Percy M. Alexander. Who we at? Percy, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Dina Mountaineers, Gina Ruth Jones, Janie Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Perry, Edda Basiki Fulani, Jim Robinson, Dallas Johnson, Valerie Clark, John May Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Anthony Johnson, Denise Waters, Jeffrey Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winfrey Scottabay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roller Lee, Prithup Jr., William Johnson, with Longmire County, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dr. R. Blair, Ransom M. Sr., Sam M. Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suzanne Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Daniel Jones, Peter Charles, Christian Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingos, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Sage Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Brother, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Harper, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Junko Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Marco Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Couture, Becca Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hannah Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Nancy Baker, Patricia Neville Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Verner, Bradley Kim, Jenny Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Salome Baker, Arthur Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Brett Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny Charlie Scott, Arthur Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornell Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, Will Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Mary Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Alvin Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Elton Houston, Led Alls, Ledger Aldrum, Alsey, West Stanton, Joe Jamel, Alls, Ann Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Nucci, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Neem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Report, A.J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Ruben Jinx, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Ron Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina East, Rashawn Easy, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Los Bernandez, Jacqueline Prodas, Reginald Albert, Mazerin Cooper, Joyce Swan, Emania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sid Words McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now we have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lyle Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damon Top, Stina Binks. We got Joseph Bing, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Country, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Tremonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Grace Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Ali Garner, Mel Scott Sr., Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson. We have William, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasandra Lett Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fernand Webb, Dan Walton, Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wan and Keeman Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bolden, Priscilla Kitty Virgil, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Dusty Woods. We got Talara Wood, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamar Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Nella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Lamont, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Charles A. Young, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known to Don Slade, Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence, Steve Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Fiddle, Lavonica and Kay, Carla Sori, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brendan Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gillis, Shonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Linda Kate, Pam Johnson, Brian Reed Fisher, Jared Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Anley, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Mozart, Spade, Eric Branson, got Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. Where we all? Also known as Sonny. Got Charles Stephen Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, and the Shepherd, Brother L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. Got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, Juan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Lily Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Ms. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Michelle Roboleto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Devray Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III. We got Bobby Battle. Then we got Renoka Rashid, Bobby Battle, Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Dora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber. We got Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Bradley. We got Aunt Carol Walker Welsh. We got Carrie Ann Brooks. We got Jeremiah Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Pauline, Nanny Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Elder, Joseph Miller, Brother David Moore, Lisa Smith, Willie Thornton, Never Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Zello, Yaya Motley, Bonnie Gasson Harris, Chris Mateen, Juanita Cookie Corbett, Elder Sid, Carsey Twigs, Elder Harry Belafonte, Brother Reggie Roundtree, Hattie Ruth Harris, Miss Sophie, Latoya Bolden, Winnie Rogers Hamilton, and Lonnie Gallo. Family, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass, and we salute all of our personal ancestors. And with that, we say Ashe. Oh man, from there, family, we're gonna move to the next. We move to that personal toast. That personal toast. We lifting up our glass for us, right? This is our time. Are you use your time wisely? Are you building with your time? Are you protecting the time and space that belongs to your to your future generations? We lift up our glass to those that's handling that business. We lift it up and we say, words of power, and that is Ashe. From there, family, we're gonna move from the present moment to the future generation, toasting our children's children onto infinity, and we lift up our glass and we salute our children in advance. We say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move and we're going to toast and we're going to lift up all of our relations, lifting them up high, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we are going to move to those special causes, right? Some of y'all got those special causes. We lifting up the glass. Come on now, I'm waiting. Okay, cool. Ashe. From there, we're going to move to all those that are in need of this healing energy. To all those that might be sick and shut in, all those that need this healing, and in some cases, some protective energy. So we sending that energy out, right? Go and say the names, right? Go ahead. All right. Sending some energy out to my nephew. Come on now. You know who he is. Let's get it. Send that energy out. Ashe. Come on, Ashe. All right. We say, come on. Oh, man, family. We move. And where we move to? Very quickly, very rapidly, we're going to move to that selfish toast, family. We're lifting it up, our glass, and we're taking that selfish toast, right? Moving in and working on us. And the question I asked her in this toast, right, is what is it that you need in order to move towards your greatness? Lifting it up, I'm listening. Needing this moment, lifting it, and we say Ashe. From there, family, man, move from that selfish toast to that tribal toast. My tribe is, I'm lifting up my tribe, I'm lifting up high, I'm saluting. What's your tribe, though, family? You been tribing up? Come on now, waiting to hear Ashe. So now I want to toast, I want to move, and I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest and the bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting it. Don't turn away. I'm lifting it up to you. I'm toasting you, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, we started with the creator and we end with the creator, and we're going to say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years, and we have done it. Oh, man. We completed another toast, and I wish you a grand and magnificent week of Kujichagulia. Guess what? Brother Hatim is out.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.